This is a story about life, about struggle, about success. Not just mine, but yours too. Because whether you see it now or not, we're all trading something every single day. Time, energy, choices. That's life. That's trading. I wasn't always here. I wasn't always the guy you see on your screen. I started out just like most people, uncertain, broke, doubting the system, doubting myself. But one thing kept me going, the belief that life's biggest opportunities aren't given, they're taken, and I took mine. See, trading isn't just about charts, candles, or currencies. It's about discipline, patience, and the courage to bet on yourself. It's about understanding that every loss is a lesson and every win is a stepping stone. It's about the grind, the sleepless nights, the early mornings, and that voice in your head telling you to keep going when the rest of the world says stop. But let me tell you something. This journey didn't start with success. It started with failure. More failures than I can count. I remember sitting in front of my screen, watching the markets eat me alive, thinking maybe this isn't for me. But deep down, I knew it wasn't about the markets. It was about me. My mindset, my choices, my willingness to adapt, to learn, and to grow. The truth is, trading is a mirror. It shows you who you really are. It forces you to face your fears, your doubts, and your limits. But it also shows you your potential if you're brave enough to see it. I'm here now because I refuse to quit, because I learned to see every loss as a stepping stone, every setback as a setup for a comeback. And if there's one thing I want you to take away from this, it's this. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be persistent. Success isn't about getting it right all the time. It's about staying in the game long enough to win. This isn't just a stream. This is a movement. A space where we don't just talk about markets. We talk about life, about growth, about becoming the best version of yourself, not just as a trader, but as a person. Because the truth is, the charts don't care about you, but this community does. I do. And together, we're gonna rise. So, take a deep breath, clear your mind, and get ready. This is where traders are made. This is where dreams are built. And this is where your story begins. Let's get it.
Oh! Oh! What's the deal? What the deal be? Did Benny bite him? Dog, you don't know what just happened. Yo. That's... I don't even know where to start. I look like a new chair. It's a new chair, yeah, but it's been here for a week. I've been sitting on this for a week.
Good morning, Wix. How you doing?
What's up? Good morning.
Don't forget to change your lot size. We have CPI this morning in a few minutes.
Yes, we do. 5 minutes.
Perfect. Quick question. A lot of people are receiving emails from Wix9 at wixtrading.com, and they are not sure if it's legitimate or not.
Yeah, it's all legit. It's just coming from my team. I'm not even aware that they're doing that. Like, yeah, most likely if you're getting communications from my Discord, or just verify, you can double check with me, right? You got like I don't know, you got plenty of, you got DMs to reach out to me, or the private Discord messages, or whatever it is. You can double check with me, but or you guys can hop on the stream and ask.
Yep, that's what I wanted to make sure I told them.
But yeah, if you're, I'm shielded from a lot of things, right? I get a lot of hate. I get a lot of hate. So my team shields me from a lot of things. Like, I don't see a lot of your messages, guys. Like, like my DMs and my Discord private messages are flooded. Most of the time it's you know, it's like questions or good stuff, but like, you know, sometimes, a lot of times it's not that. Like, my team knows when I take a loss. They'd be reaching out to me and they'd be like, dude, what happened? Because I get hate. They shield me from it. So I'd be like, what happened? They're like, nah, you don't need to see this message.
Damn. Wow.
You don't need to see this message.
I mean, that's a good thing. That means you don't get, you know, bombarded with the crap that people.
No, they take care of a lot of things, but yeah, like a lot of it's just like, it just throws me off because I have so much stuff to do. Like, so yeah, my guys take care.
People don't seem to understand that you're not a god. You're a human being like everybody else, and sometimes you'll take losses, and most of the time you'll take wins. It's just about them knowing and understanding how to lower the lots, manage their risk, and that's how you became very profitable. They need to do the same thing, but they all want to make $1 million in a day. It doesn't make sense.
I just can't like be bothered being customer service for like everybody. I got so much stuff to do. Like, you know, there's other people that take care of that.
That's why you have the mods as well, and you know, moderators here in the chat and as well in the Discord, and you know, we back you up because we understand.
Just realize most of the time, if you're talking to me, you guys, and you don't know me, you're probably talking to somebody from my team. There might be nuances like, Wix, remember this from stream? And they just won't know because they weren't there.
Cool. All right, let's have a great one.
Yeah, we got 2 minutes to news here. The first red folder of the week. Core CPI, unemployments. Last few times we've had this, it was all a mixed bag. So I'm looking for a whipsaw here. We haven't really mapped anything out here, so let's just map out quickly in the next minute what we have. Clear, established levels. This is the hourly. We'll adjust this. There's a level above it. I already saw it on the 30. Holy shnikes, these are big ass ranges. Well, let's get rid of everything. Yeah, I don't know about, like, I don't really know about having sells in this situation. We would need to really break down another 100 pips here. But in terms of buys, there's some clean range here. All right, 40 seconds here for news. Holding this little support here, huh? It's minor, but it's still held here. Whoa, holy shit. You ever blink and miss 150 pips? Or 100 pips? You ever just blink and miss it? I'm not talking about a step away and go to the bathroom and miss it. You ever just, damn it, I blinked? I walked away for 10 minutes and I missed a trade. That's fine. But you'll be like, damn it, I fucking blinked. Where's that super glue? I'm gonna have to super glue these to the top lid. Shit. No blinking. Come on, pending. Wow. Bad numbers across the board, and unemployment claims are even. What's expected? So we should come up, right? Tap the higher time frame resistance. Yeah, this thing's gonna have to print and close bullish above the most recent here on the 5 if we can take it off the 5. Otherwise, we wait. Stream froze. What? Not for me. If it's lagging for everybody, it's YouTube. It's gotta be YouTube. No music on Zoom. We tried it. I don't know. For some reason, it was good for 2 days, and then all of a sudden it went back to echo. Yeah, it went back to echo. I can try it again. Is there an echo right now? Say something. Say something, I'm giving up on you. You don't hear an echo? So is it good? Do you hear music and me? Mark, say something. They don't hear you.
Yep, I hear you and the music loud and clear.
And no Mark.
No. And I don't hear myself as an echo either.
Good. Yeah, yesterday they were telling me it was an echo. Nice.
Hello, guys.
Who's that? Who's that? Oh, that's Mark. Wait, what Mark is that?
It's Mark, the French guy.
I didn't know there was a Mark in here. I was kidding, but cool. We have a Mark. W. I didn't remember that we had a Mark in here. That's cool. He said, hello, guys. That's a W. Mark with a C. Do you tell people that it's Mark with a C? If you were in the US, you would have to tell people all the time. But my name is Mark with a C. Can you tell the ranges are bigger? A split second, 100 pips. 1 minute candle up for 90, down for 90. All 1 minute candle. So most likely he needs to tell everyone. Well, if he's in France, he probably doesn't need to. Yeah, I was talking about Mark Echo. Because somebody said they hear echo. Ha ha ha, Roger Banks is crying. What? Why is he crying? Is it RogerBanks.com? That got nothing to do with me. Where does that go? You see, this is some dumb shit. This is dumb. I don't know. I didn't do that shit because like, look at this shit, chat. We go to RogerBanks.com. Look where the fuck that goes. It goes to Wix9.com. I don't own Wix9.com, so who the fuck did that? You go to Wix9.com, and it takes you to the same thing. Roger's still better than, and there's no such thing as better. Like, it's like, just trust me, none of them are competing. Jesus, what the fuck? This is all news. Yeah, but like, if they bought RogerBanks.com, let them buy RogerBanks. Why they got to buy RogerBanks.com and Wix9.com and then send RogerBanks.com people to Wix9.com, which isn't up either. Like, you ain't getting paid. Turpy, sometimes I really think that he's a scammer too. You talking Roger? You ever do something that needed to be started, that needed to be done not quite by the rules, but if you do it right, you can eventually go legal and legit? Right? Yeah, we're gonna need this news to close. Remember we said, what are we gonna get, a whipsaw? Every time we've had news like this, 3-4 red folders at the same time, we've had whipsaws. Look at this. Yeah. What day is it? It ain't hump day, I'll tell you that for sure. It ain't hump day. Birds have the bird call? No, that's only when shit goes down. I'm not trying to do the bird call right now. I'll do the bird call and like half the neighborhood will show up here. Yeah, Benny almost ate a fucking Shiba in like 20 minutes ago. I got a neighbor with a Shiba Inu, and that bitch was taking a piss on my grass. And I walked out to smoke a joint, and Benny knocked me over because he saw that fucking Shiba. And the shit almost, bro. The shit turned into a Shih Tzu. Because it fucking Benny ran outside without a leash, the owner of the Shiba got in front, Benny jumped like he was gonna hug the guy and knocked him over. It's an old man. Knocked him over on the floor. I had to put Benny in a headlock, told the old man to get up and start walking, and as soon as he started walking, his dog just shitted himself. The dog just fucking took a shit right there. So his fucking Shiba turned into a Shih Tzu. Benny literally scared the shit out of that dog. Literally scared the shit out of it. Oh, you're at the door. I got you. He didn't do nothing. He just ran at that guy. I had to put him in a headlock, and then fucking scared the shit out the dog. He's got this weird thing, like where his jaw on the side, this shit goes all the way to like the back to his ear. Like when he smiles, it's weird looking. He looks like a shark because the jaw, it doesn't like stop right here. This shit goes all the way to his ear, so he opens his mouth like extra wide. So like every time I'm like, Benny, stop smiling, because every time like he's smiling, he's happy, he's going for a walk, he's got this little thing going, and it's literally like all the way up. It's scary. He looks like a shark from the side. Was the other dog male or female? I didn't have a chance to fucking look in between the other dog's legs. I was busy holding Benny in a headlock like we were fucking UFC fighters and shit. Yeah, I don't like it when like he smiles or you know how dogs, they're like especially when they're walking in the heat. When he does that, he's not cute. He's scary because like his jaw like opens up and like goes all the way back to his ears. So all you see is just teeth, just like that. We can't walk nowhere with him. Yeah, 15 is gonna close here. We're still within range too, right? So. The best sells are below here though. Yeah, I would really like a closure below 31.36 here. Damn, 31.36. Yeah, it's standard. Prices being above 3,000 is the norm. Yep, so we're massively bullish on the daily here. Yesterday's daily candle was 1,347 pips. 4 out of the last 5 daily candles are over 1,000 pips. Get it after 2 or 3 months, and was it with his mom during the 2 or 3 months? Because that can play bad behavior with other dogs. Yeah, there hasn't been a single dog that he hasn't like leaped at yet. He tries to go after every single dog, every single animal that he sees. He goes after him. Yeah, you. You look at me like that. Clip his nuts? No, his nuts are valuable. Can't do that. He's got some valuable nuts, I'll tell you that much. $14 here for the hourly close. Look at this. That was an indecisive news candle. Pretty much a doji, weak bearish. Yeah, I gotta tell you, like, he's got the most valuable nuts out of all of us. Out of all of us on this stream, Benny's got the most valuable nuts. He may be alpha Benny with other male dogs. Normally he'll get along with females. Maybe, maybe. Alphas get a better up. He doesn't know what the fuck he is. He just knows that he's fucking, that he wants to play, and that he doesn't even understand how strong he is. He has no clue. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck goes through his head when he sees other dogs. Like, what does he think? Food? Can't possibly think food of another pit, right? Thank you. Got another green drink. Huh?
Hey, Wix, if you'll allow me, I'd like to just talk about one thing.
All right. Just as long as it's not Benny, because he's next to me and he's listening.
Oh, I love Benny. Chat, yesterday, after the stream was over, around 12:13 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Wix took a position for buys and made 48 pips. So that was in the signals channel. 48 pips in the trade. And,
that was after stream. That wasn't on stream. That was that's.
Yeah, that's what I said. It was after stream.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. Yeah. So the signals channel is definitely worth it. Take advantage. I put the information in the chat there. Take a look. It's really worth it. Also, last night during the Asian session, Wix took also other positions. None of them were pineapples. And he took 15 pips as a partial close and total closed 16 pips in that position. The other one hit BE. And then took another position after that for a total of 15 pips. So he got 31 pips in the Asian session and 48 pips after stream yesterday, around 12:13 p.m. Eastern time. So take a look at the pay signals. Really, really worth it. Great pricing right now as well.
Bro, they're gonna think you're on payroll here.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I don't give a fuck what they think. I'm just letting them know.
He's technically he is on payroll. He's just making money through the signals. He's just making pips.
Yep. And so you make money from that, bro. I mean, it's insanely low pricing for that. So I'm really happy. Yeah, my cut. I got no cut with this. I just make money from the pips. The signals pay themselves by being profitable, by taking the trades and managing your risk. So don't think that whatever position he takes, it'll be profitable every time. Make sure you manage it accordingly, and over time it'll just grow like he did. And he never increased his lot until he was at 1 million. I mean, imagine that. You start, with 5K, 10K, and you're down 150K in the beginning when you start trading, and then you grow it from that to 100 to 2 to 5 to 1 million. And he didn't change his lot until he was at the 1 million. And you guys are trying to play lots that are so high, trying to make $5,000 a day like I am or more. Bro, you guys can't trade the same way if you don't have the amount of money that we have. And you must manage your risk accordingly, whether it's a profit or not. And it's a numbers game, takes time, do your thing. But the signals really are worth it. They pay for themselves. So take advantage. I'll put the link one more time in the chat. There are a few options, but the one that has everything in there is $97 a month. So ain't nobody complaining about that.
Oh, yeah. Headlock time. Put buddy in a headlock. Thank you. I appreciate the nice words, Jay.
Gotcha, man. Definitely worth it. Known you for a while, and it's not said lightly. Very, very good guy, and you guys see it on stream as well. You guys see he's human, but he grinds. He tries every day to give you guys this content for free, and he doesn't have to. He can just relax, take his own trades, screw everybody else, but he does this so that you guys can understand. Yeah, there you go. You guys can learn and understand.
I'm grinding for the subs. You guys are so lucky that YouTube gives away plaques at 100K subs. That's why we're grinding.
Help him out, like and sub to the channel, guys.
Yo, show him your smile, bro. Look at this. That's look how far back his fucking smile ends. Like right here. That's behind his fucking eyes. Smile, bro. I can't stream like this, dog. Get off my lap. He's just sitting on there, 110 pounds of dog. His paw. Look at my hand. Look at his fucking paw. This is the size of my hand. That's why I started watching you, Wix. People always try to protect their image by being fake. There's not much real people like you in this shit. I mean, yeah, losses happen, wins happen. It's just, right? It's how we adjust. I'm gonna be here. I take a loss. I'm gonna be here for a long time. I'm gonna be here for a while. Like, no matter what happens today, I'm gonna be on stream tomorrow, and we'll be going over. Bro, literally, come on, get up, get away. I smell like a shaggy dog now, bro. Damn, after all, I got so much fur on here. I gotta. How do the dogs do that shit? Yeah, he acts like a baby. Horse 9. True. You don't need anything else. If you want to learn, if you spend enough time on the live streams, you will learn. Bonded with you quite easily for such an old pup. Yo, dogs, people don't bring their dogs around me because dogs just show up and they go right to me and they sit right by me. Like every dog. Yeah, literally how I learned. Show up every day. It's true, there's so many people on here that have been here for years. Literally, I showed up, they showed up, right? That's the deal. As long as you guys show up, I will show up, and we will both look to improve and get better. sheep, lamb, tiger. He was almost a tiger yesterday. My kids brought out the orange markers. They were like, Dad, can we give him stripes? I'm like, not if you want to see Dad in the fucking wildlife jail or some shit. Brought out fucking colored markers. No, my young one, she's funny. She was, how it started was I walked in and she's sitting there coloring his tail. The very tip of his tail, it's white. And so she took an orange marker and she's just like, what are you doing? She's 5, it's all right. It'd be different if she was like 15. You'd be like, yo, stop messing with the dog. But she's 5, she didn't know. The crazy thing is my older one, like she comes home every other day with tattoos that like in school they draw with their pens. I'm like, you gotta stop this. She's like, no, I'm trying to do the same one that you have. What do you tell them? It's over there sitting in school drawing on her arms. I thought she was cheating at first. I was like, let me see your arm. After school I open it, I'm like, oh, it's like pictures. It's not even like words or anything, right? I was like, you cheating on tests? Let me see. That's not how you do it. Let me show you. I was telling her how to do it properly, and she was like, nah, Dad, look. That's his tattoos. I was like, oh, because you're doing it all wrong. That's not how you write the answers. You know how we used to do it? We used to take... Wait. Hold on. Let me teach you guys how we used to cheat in class. All right, so this is how we used to do it. We used to just take a water bottle and just open it up, write the answers all on the inside of this thing, and then close the water bottle, right? And then you can see the answers right through it on the inside. And you'd be doing this the whole fucking test. All right. I didn't tell her that, but like, I'm just sharing with you guys. Top one's bringing some great upgrades. Not gonna lie, accounts are much cheaper. The rules are much better. The moves, the volume moves are here. Like if you're getting an instant funded, like it is becoming a lot easier to fucking make that initial investment right back, right? Whatever the price of the account is. Just looking for one payout to make that money back and sponsor the next account, right? The next 3-4 accounts.
Remember, 150K instant funded account is $799. Use code WIX, WIX, and you get 50% off. Yeah, and you get it for $399 for the 150,000, which is the highest one they have, and you get paid once you make 20% profit. Just make sure you follow the rules. And 20% profit of 150K is 3K. You've made that money back and some from the 400.
You don't have to be getting paid on that account by the end of the week. It should be in less than a week. You should be having a payout.
You should use a 0.2 contract or a 2 contract on the mini, on the micro. Sorry. that'll give you, so you put 2 on the MGC chart.
I honestly,
and
you don't need more. Like if you're going big, if you're going with the 150, 100 or a 150, I wouldn't raise lots. I would keep it at the one contract.
1.1 on the micro.
Risk to get a payout on 150.
If you use the micro, is that bad? If you use 1, I mean, it'll be 0.1. It'll take a long time to get there. But if you use on the normal GC, it'll be 1. The problem is the stop loss, daily stop loss limit is 3,750.
That's
so if you use 1 position, yeah. But with the pineapples and that might not give us maybe a chance to do 80
the way I was
pips or
trading
something.
it, I wouldn't take like an initial entry. I'd take just optimal entries, like the steeper pullback, and I would just play those because, you know, yeah, sometimes you won't get the entry, it'll run without you, but the times you do get an entry, you'll have a really good entry, and you'll be way ahead of the game. I think your positions will run.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, you can choose to get paid out anytime you want by paying the extra 15% if you guys want, but normally it would be every 14 days. But once you do that and you've made your 3K, don't touch that account anymore. Buy new instant funded, because you know that payout is guaranteed once it gets paid, and then you know that you're still in profit. You're paying 800, you're still in profit, 3,000. You are still in profit 2,200 over on top of that in the end.
4 accounts.
No, I'm just going logically. Numbers. It's just the numbers game, bro. It's just math. So take advantage. I mean, I bought one, by the way. I bought the instant funded account for futures. I've always traded Forex, but I'm starting to learn. I'm looking at all that. There's a course that they teach you. You can go through it all together, with the course, and you can ask questions in the support. And I'm learning. I'm asking questions to other moderators in the Discord, in the general chat, so everybody can get a chance to see the information as well. I'm learning. Wish is the one who explained to me the difference between the micros and the minis, and explained to me all that stuff. So, yeah, there we go.
The thing is, with a 50K, right? Like, you're not trying to trade micros in general. So, like, I would go at a 50 or 100 or 150 on a funded. I'm trading 1 contract, right? So I'd rather just go for 150 and have less risk, more chances of me passing it.
Oh, by the way, I said 20% for the profit. SL I just said 20%. I meant to say 2% for the profit. Sorry, not 20%. Thanks, SL. Yeah, it's 150K, so it's $30,000 profit on 150K, not 30,000. My bad. It's 2%. Sorry. The 20% is the consistency rule. You can't make more than 20% on one day based on the total profit that you have. So just make sure that you don't trade and make $10,000 in one day and that's the entire profit. It won't work. So they want to make sure that you guys are consistent traders. So if you take Wix's positions and only that, which is what I'm going to do on the futures, only that, and trade at the same time my Forex on my own, I'll be golden very quickly. It should be extra money. So I'll be very happy with that.
This flipped and broke the lows, came back up, and then flipped again and re-broke the lows again, and still came up. Yeah, you're basically, the bigger the account, you're just buying yourself more drawdown. You're buying yourself, if you're not changing the lots that you're trading on, and just getting a bigger account, you're just buying yourself more drawdown. That's a very good way to put it. Basically, you're just increasing your chances of taking the W. So we've whipsawed the entire session here, technically, right? It's crazy, right? This was news. News hit, bong, bong, and now bong. Oh. Stock contract size for 25K futures, 0.1, 0.2. Prada just agreed to buy Versace for 1.3 billion in all cash deal. Well, can they take half my closet? I'll take $13.8. The Versace shit out of here. So buy 150K account, trade normal one lot. That's what I would do. I wouldn't trade more than a one lot. Spreads better, no slippage, cheaper to go every direction. Centralized pricing, no broker manipulation. Lowers, you know. If your broker's offering futures, they're most likely regulated. Right? You don't have to worry about, you know, massive slippage or stop hunts or whatever you worry about. Just trade. Worry about being a good trader. Down 400 live to start the day. It's like my wife don't understand to get the kids out of my way so I don't get distracted. This is real money. Like, I swear, I used to do the same shit. Blame everybody. You press the button though, right? Well, the kids are there. You acted on a trade while being distracted. That's on you. It doesn't matter like what happens, right? Or what it is. The thing is, it happened to you. It happened for you. There's no one, like, at the end of the day, there's no one else that's more responsible than you. Like, yeah, maybe there's things and reasons that got in the way, but the biggest brunt of that responsibility, no matter how you spin it, still falls on you. I went through the same shit until I actually, you know, realized, first of all, they don't have an idea, right? They don't have no clue. They just love you. They're your kids. And if you take this out on them, man, you're going to look at them differently. You're going to feel some type of way about them because they get in your way. And they're going to feel some type of way about you because you always tell them to get out the way. And they're not doing anything wrong. They're just being kids, and they're being, like, you know, just pure. That's why they come to you. Bet you if you took a W on whatever trade that was, you wouldn't really say that. All that you needed was the market to go the other way. Fortunately, that wasn't the case. So, like I said, at the end of the day, the buck stops with you. And you bear the brunt of that responsibility. But I do feel you. I understand. I completely understand what you're going through. I go through that. I got, you know, I got kids who are always like on top of me. I honestly, in those times, what I've stopped doing was complaining about it. I stopped making that excuse. Like, it's on me. I've stopped complaining about it because people don't want to hear it. At the end of the day, right, when you hear somebody take a loss and they're telling you about it, no matter what excuse they give you, it's on them. There's no excuse. They took the loss. It's on them. And the only person that could have changed that outcome, it's not like something else could have changed that outcome. No, the only person that could have saved whatever happened was you. So you're a man. Nobody cares about you complaining. You just got to get shit done. Just get the complaining part out of your system, because like there's so many things I want to complain about, but you're not going to see me bring my problems into here. I've said this before, man. I've said it many times, right? Don't share your problems with others. Like 80% of the people don't care, and the other 20 are glad you have them. So, like, realize that, and you know, work on yourself in silence. I don't know how you can drink that. I gotta eat this drink. See this drink? I gotta eat it. I don't know how you can drink this. This is so thick, it don't even... Nah, I can't drink this. I'd just be chewing lemon peel. Nah, this is one of those green drinks. But that was a lemon peel that I just ate. I don't know. No, that's got everything that's green in there. It's got fucking cucumber, celery, kale, everything that's green, basically. Yeah, some matcha. My drinks are liquid. Yeah, no, this shit is like, I don't know. Jalapeno? No. They look purple, right? They do look purple. I don't know what's in it to turn this shit purple lately. Put some sauce in it. Mayonnaise. This ain't high school lunch. Remember high school? You just put everything in the tray, make a big mix of fucking food. Be the most disgusting shit ever. I love berries. Yeah, there's no more berries in my house. Benny eats everything. He ate all the apples. He ate all the berries. I don't know. He might start asking me for a mimosa on Sundays. Might have had the ism and didn't know it. Yeah, you on the spectrum, bro. Some nasty ass price action. I mean, it's just price action, but it's not really setting up for us just yet. Really looked like this was coming down here when the previous hourly flipped. Or previous 30. Sorry, previous 15, not previous 30. We have an NYC open here in 12 minutes. Okay. No, now we just wait. Either break up or break down. Where's Kenny 313? He's in the 313. Come on, everybody in the 313, put your hands together and follow me. How long did it take you to make a milli? 6 years. Name is Clarence. Yeah, he went to a private school and had rich parents, or had both parents. Bing bong. I like that guy. Who's that? Don't ever disrespect me, right? That guy? Bing bong. Yeah, he's on Shade 45 Radio. I follow him too. He's funny. Nims, yeah. So his store, I literally grew up like on that block, like where that store is. You know how he films outside his store in Coney Island? That's literally like where I grew up. Like literally walk 30 seconds and it'll be my building and shit. He seems like y'all went to high school together. His store is literally like a 30-second drive from my high school. I grew up on that block. Yeah, I went to Lincoln High, and Lincoln is down the block from Surf Ave. Literally. Current hourly, no bottom wick. Yeah, I know. And the previous hourly closed bearish at resistance, right? So this one, if it flips, it's going to drive down. Which means if it starts flipping here, we might have positions there. But for now, we are waiting on bullish closures. Yep, so thank you, Green. Yo, can we, is that still showing top one trader? Yo, Nightbot is showing, why is it showing top one trader? Can we get rid of that altogether? The top one trader command, just leave top one futures. I'm not sending people to top one trader anymore. This is because we got to avoid the 5-minute rule. It doesn't make sense for you to go to top one trader. Top one futures, no 5-minute rule, and 50% off, and go get your instant funded accounts. Skip the challenge and stop messing around over here passing tests, doing exams. Start making money immediately, or start trading for real money immediately. Okay. Plus at 50% off, well, these instant fundeds are cheaper than most challenge accounts in other firms. And oh, I can't forget, my guys, like, remind them of the inner circle. That's right. I think there's only 6 spots left in the inner circle. Should be filled up by the end of the week. So if you haven't joined, if you haven't gotten on the wait list, or you forgot to get on the wait list, your chance to join. And we will be starting, we should be starting in the next week or 2. And the next intake will be in a few months. We'll probably close it for the quarter. We'll see. Also, the next inner circle, we will be spending a lot more time trading, and the days that we run the inner circle, these streams will go shorter. So these streams will probably close at 9 instead of 10, and then we'll trade NYC open and the 4-hour close and the London close in the inner circle. You also go on vacation. Yeah, I'm supposed to go on vacation sometime in the next couple of months, but shit, first vacation in like 4 years streaming. But if I go on vacation, I'm probably just gonna just go buy a laptop. What do they have? Do they have 5090 laptops? Do they have those? Yeah, so I'll probably get myself like a 5090 and I'll stream from vacation. Yeah, I'll make plans to make sure that like we still run the streams, and if we have inner circle, if inner circle's happening at that time, I'll just we'll run it. We'll try to run it, but we'll just whatever weeks I'm out, we'll add them on. They have some quite good laptops to stream on. Yeah, I just haven't looked at a laptop in a minute. What a push. We closed that resistance, but this, and with no top wick, but this has pushed right before NYC. I'm talking about the 2-hour. I was expecting this 2-hour to close bearish in an hour from now, but we'll see. If this creates range on the 1 and we close above, this is 70 pips worth of range up here. And what happens when we close above here? So over here we didn't close, respected. Over here we closed, drove straight through. Over here just drove straight through. Closed above, finished the range, closed above, finished the range. Drove straight through, closed above, finished the range. So we tend to finish this range every time, right? When we close above 3152. So maybe that's what we need, a closure above 3152. Let's go back to the current times here. We've tried, it's attempted to come up here. close right at it, coming back down. All right, we need that closure above. In it is my favorite saying from overseas. Yep, that's what she said. How did you know? How did you know? Three minutes. 3 minutes for NYSE Open. If this can close here, if this 15 can close with, I'm sorry, if this 5 can close with no bottom wick, we might have next 5-minute entries. Just got a message that says rain possible this morning in your area. I'm looking up and it's nothing but blue skies right now. Rain impossible, bitch. Fucking lighter, man. I see open here. We close right at resistance. Right at this area. But there's some room to come up here. If we can get a nice bottom wick. Alright. So I'm gonna take an entry. Right there. Just a goodbye. A lot of range here on the 30. I would expect this 30 to come up and grab orders. Next entry would be here. At the support. I'm going to close half of my position once we flip, or one of the two positions that I have running. But it's got to flip there. It's NYSE open. You'd expect, we had a bullish push, so you'd expect volume to finish out the range here. All right, taking a buy right there. Once it taps this yellow line, then I'll look for another position. There. Got everything that we wanted. We got some range to come up. Closed above, and it's NYSE open. It's volume time. Taking a buy right there at the support. Am I buying? Yes, I'm buying. Got everything that we wanted. Closure outside the range, closure above everything. We got a bottom wick first. We closed with range to fill to the upside. Okay, so we got everything that we wanted here. It's lined up. Interesting. All right, closing 9 of my 11 positions right there. Just closed 9 of the 11 I have running. Stops to BE. Let's see if this can run up to flip. Come up. Come up. All right, I'm gonna close full right there. So history shows we've made exactly 40 pips on the dot. 40 pipperoos. W! $40 pippies. You know what was really good here? The first entry here was smaller than the other ones. Remember, we spoke about this yesterday. W, 40 pips. So the first entry was 2 positions. Every pineapple was 3, but they're all at 1 lot. Right? That puts us in a better situation, having that first entry be a smaller entry than the other ones. 11 positions? Yep. We had 11 positions. We had 2 on the entry, and then we had 3, 3, and 3. You offer signals? Yes, the signal is just 8. And look at that. We closed perfectly. Perfecto. Tap this white line and back down. These levels are there for a reason. What a closure? Yeah, because we're going based off levels. You see how I didn't know how much I made there until I actually closed the position, or how much was in there. I had to close the position, go into the terminal, look at the numbers. I do see a huge amount of value in increasing lots at deeper pullbacks. It means your biggest position will be nearer to your overall stop and further from targets, increasing overall profit. Yeah, that's the point. If we understand the majority of our trades will go into drawdown, right? Because we take trades as prices moving against us. So yeah, we do get sniper entries once in a while, but price is always moving against us, right? On the wick entry, it's moving against us for us to reject and drive. So if it's moving against us, a large number of our trades, excuse me, a large number of our trades go into drawdown.
Hey, Wix, I'm happy to say I took the position on futures for the first time, on top 1 futures. And I did on the micros, and I did 2 positions of 5 contracts each. I thought it was 0.5. I'm not too sure if I did it right. And then we had 10 positions in total, so I had 50 contracts. What? I closed in profit of, yeah, I was like, I didn't, so I think it was 5 contracts in total since it's half, or sorry, a tenth of it, because it's a mini contract. So I'm on I'm not mini, I mean micro.
Micros running?
Yeah.
When did you have time to take that many?
I took the same positions as you did, but I took 2 positions of 0.5 each, which I thought it was 0.5. I'm on micro. So I was like, wait, I'm not too sure. So I'm on micro, took a 5 contract twice to make it a 1, like you said, and then we dropped down. I was at 3,400 in loss, and the daily loss was max 3,750, and then it went back up. I closed with $448 in profit. But
yeah,
I'm not.
You're over.
I'm not sure that's the right contract.
Nah,
yeah, that's what I'm saying,
bro. I see, man.
So
how much is the account? How big is the account?
150K. It's the instant funded. I bought it. So
yeah. That's the only way. Honestly, you got it. Yeah, you almost blew that account, bro.
It's true. Lucy's right, but that's why I'm like, did I do something wrong? So, what isn't? You said to use a one contract on normal, which
per
is
entry.
Per entry. Okay, so that's what I did. So I did five micro contracts.
Oh, so you did one lot per entry, basically.
No, I did five micro contracts, which is 0.5, and then I took 2 positions, which is a total of 1.
So you did 1 lot per entry, yeah.
Yeah, that's the total, correct. So.
All right. So
when we dropped,
that was 4 total positions. I mean, 4 total entries, not 4 total positions, but entries at 4 separate areas. 5.
It was 5 actually, so it did 10. It did 10 in total. Yeah, I think that's what you had. You had 5. I went to recheck everything.
No, I had 11.
I think
total.
at some point you had.
I had 3 entries of 3 each, and I had 1 initial entry of 2. So I had total of 4 separate places. Well, I guess
you had 11 positions in total.
So now you know what your risk is. You'd probably want to cut that down to 3 total entries. Yeah. Right. So if you want to cut it, if you were wrong here, you'd be done for the day, but you wouldn't have blown your account.
Okay, so I'll lower it to 3 on the micro contract, which is a 0.3 lot technically. Hopefully that'll help. Because I started panicking for us. I was like, wait, what just happened? So yeah, so I had one
it
position
looks little,
less
but
than
this
you did.
little shit right here, this little pullback, 150 pips.
Yeah, no, that's it.
We just sat through 150 pips of drawdown. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I couldn't trade on Forex at the same time because I started panicking. I was like, all right, let me just concentrate on
But the positions are mad. That's why I said on a 50K, it wouldn't make sense. But even on 100, like I'd probably want 150K, but still keep the risk that low.
Yeah, so it's the 150K, the instant funded. So instead of doing that,
the fundeds, I would be trading. I would probably be taking the pineapple. And we just spoke about this too. Probably wouldn't even have that initial entry, but I'd be waiting for that steeper pullback, or which would be probably the second pineapple that we take.
Yeah, no, I'm
just in terms of funded, right? It's okay. 30% of the time you'll miss the position, but the other 70% of the time, you'll make sure your account's alive.
Okay. All right. So, well, I'm happy. First position is a W, so hell yeah. Nice.
Yeah, you were literally like a good 15 pips away from blowing that account.
Yeah. It's true. But I got lucky there when it rebounced off 37, 31, 37, and then went back. And then I saw every position I was taking. I wasn't sure how many I was taking. I have to calculate the positions I'm taking, the total, because I don't see the total amount. And then I just see one position in the end that shows me the BE. And I was like, oh man, this is confusing. So I have to really focus on it, but it's exciting. It's nice. I use TradingView directly on it. So I don't have to look at my TradingView. So I can just change.
It's like futures are way more user-friendly than Forex. Like once you get used to it, it's a better experience than trading Forex. In terms of managing, it's simpler, right? It's easier.
I'm not disappointed at all.
You're doing less math. Your brain is consumed with less outside work when you just have to focus on the trading part, and you don't have to really calculate break evens and where you like not in a loss. Like you're all averaged out, everything, all the risk you have. I'm just surprised here because this was NYSE open, right? This is the volume time. That last 15 should have been the volume candle to really push, right? The news didn't go anywhere. News whipsawed over here, and we're kind of still within that news wick. We're still within that news price. So you're saying, all right, closure outside the range, NYSE open, you know, news didn't really drive. That's going to drive us. And what do? All we did was pull back for the entire news candle. But you're expecting a drive here. There's people are asking me, well, you're taking buys? How weird is that? Well, yeah, you could have taken buys and sells here, and both would have won. But point is, I'm taking buys according to strategy. If I took sells, it wouldn't be according to my plan, and then I'm in a position not according to plan. right? So I had a choice here: win according to plan or win not according to plan. All right. Your promo code is not in the link. When you go there and when you're about to buy the account, you put in code WIX so they know you're from this community. It's 50% off. Yeah, and like I said, forget the challenges and passing tests and exams and whatever it is. Straight into instant funded. You blow that, you get another instant fund. But one payout from instant funded should pay you for like your next 10 accounts, just in case. What's the catch? They're more expensive than a challenge account. Is Top 1 Project X platform good? Yeah, it's very good. Or Jay, if you want to really manage it better, just open those positions at 0.2s.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do it at
$100
0.2
today, right? But on a 0.2.
Yeah.
But then again, like it's you wouldn't sit there sweating. You'd be like, all right, if I don't make it today, I'll be tomorrow. Plus the ranges are so fucking massive. You have to make adjustments. Right, when your 5-minute candles and when your 1-minute candles are damn near 100 pips every time, like you gotta make adjustments. And
that's what I'm saying, and we don't often see. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say it's not really adjustments based on like what you're trading, right, or based on cycles. Really, it's not even the market cycle that we're seeing. This is just really all Trump. This volume.
That's the thing. I mean, you don't see candles 3 minutes dropping that much, 150 pips when there's no extra volume. We already have the information.
Yeah, this is all Trump. So we have to make adjustments, not even based on the cycles, just strictly based on the size of the candles and the size of the ranges. If your possible drawdown is much bigger, you kind of have to account for that.
Now I know. I mean, it's so different to trade.
Really, for it to like hit you, is for it to hit you, is for it to happen to you. That's the only time. Well, you got lucky. Most people will blow their account and then learn.
Yeah, I was looking at closing when it was at like 3,500 or something. I was like $25 away from closing, and then all of a sudden I saw minus 1,000, minus 500. But I'm so used to trading with my own money that I'm like, it's okay. I'm drawdown. It's all good.
You don't even pay attention to these rules. Me too.
Yeah.
I'm the same way. Like I'll trade my account and I'm like, man, now I got to adjust for these rules, and this really takes away from my style of trading. But it doesn't mean that you can't make adjustments to actually do it or take advantage of it.
Yeah, and that's why I went and I spoke about it just in case so people are aware of that, because obviously I'm new at this as well on futures. So yeah, Wish was saying he used a 0.2 lot, right? So 2 micros. I think I might just do a 0.2 as well when we have massive volumes like that. Otherwise, I'll probably do a 0.3 in the Asian sessions and still take 2 positions. I can close one and move the other.
Loss is right. Yeah, once you build up a buffer, then you can go ham. Spend some time not fucking passing challenges, but building up a buffer on your instant account, instant funded. The same time you spend on passing challenges, you could spend that time trading small lots or micros and building up a buffer, right? Like passing a challenge, yeah. Build a buffer. Yeah, like the big thing here was entries, right? You read the setup correctly. You understand what it needs to do. The key here is just your entries, right? And then your entries and risk management if your entries are off. Or even if your entries are good, right? You still need to know how to manage risk in these situations and where you're wrong, where you're not wrong, where the probability of your trade working out goes down, where it increases. If you understand those things, right? Like I said, it's, you know, just getting to your trade is like 20% of the battle, right? You have the mental battle, and then you also have the risk management battle. Just getting to your setup and realizing where the opportunity is, that's a very small part of you actually being profitable. It's just a necessary part, but it's small, necessary part. Should I trade 25K instead or 200 of my own? 200 of your own, because it's easier to learn. It's cheaper to learn, right? It's cheaper to learn on your own $200 than it is on a 25K instant funded. We got 5 minutes here for the 4-hour closure on futures here. Gotta close above. Yeah, it'll be cheaper to learn on your own, but then you can really maximize your knowledge, right, by getting funded if you have low funds. I'm just a fan of building up an account, because building an account, building a buffer zone, building your own capital. Hold on, sorry, Benny. Move over. Yeah, I just think building your own capital is more beneficial for you long term. Not because it's just your own capital, but because it helps you develop skills and put mechanisms in place that will let you hang on to that capital and let you keep it, right? And once you have those mechanisms in place, then you can start maximizing what you earn and you know, really go for those big funded accounts. 150, 200, 300, right? But you gotta trade your own capital in order to build those mechanisms, in order to get those things in place that will help you keep capital. Stream trades. Oh, we had to add a break even from yesterday. Excuse me. Okay, 4 hours holding. 1 hour's reflip bearish. Ha, in the last minute of this hourly candle, this is what we decide to do. Last 3 minutes. Need a bottom wick here. This is a range 2 breakout. We need a bottom wick. No wick, no entry. Never broke this wick here to the left. Yeah, that's not really a wick. We never really broke that low. I'm gonna wait on this. First of all, I want this wick to break, and then I want a closure with more of a bottom wick. I don't want to close with a full body candle to the upside. Yeah, it can flip here. If it's gonna flip, this would be the area, right? That's the shoulder area. But I'm not messing with this the way we closed on the previous candle, telling me no range. Once it comes down, great. Let it do that first. Let it create the range that we want to take advantage of. Right? You can get ahead of it here, but you might also see some extra turn. It's not a closure we wanted to see on the 15. Had we broken this wick, right? And all we needed was just a steeper bottom wick. Like this. We're in here off this top wick. We broke this area. We're gonna head down. But we never broke it, and we closed without a wick. A very small one. So does that mean it's now going to drive up? No, it can still come down. It just means the probability of it going down has dropped and decreased, and we play the probability game here, right? So more waiting involved. Closed bullish. So that's 130 pips. We've moved 130 pips in 2 minutes. No wick, no range. Yeah, well, it depends on what it's gonna do. It's gonna make another decision here at this resistance. It's either gonna break that previous wick and pull up heavy, or it's gonna come all the way back down, and that's your drive down. Because look what happened here before. Look at this freaking top wick here. Right? You've seen this off these areas before here, right? Look at that top wick and came down. So I've seen that happen before. This is just the start of a 4-hour candle. Could be a long time till it happens. Almost from the same area. Toga charts, toga ranges. Yeah, 5 just closed. Oh no, 5 is gonna close in 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. This is an ugly 5-minute candle. Look at this. No top wick, no bottom wick. Close that resistance, open that support. The whole range, like this 5-minute candle, that's our range. This whole shit. Anybody looking for a bearish flip here on this 5? Be careful. This shit was bullish as hell. I gotta wait here. I don't. Yeah, there's volume. We volumizing, but just there's nothing for us here right now. When there will be, it will be clear and obvious where we don't even have to question, oh, is that our position? We got quite a bit to go to all-time highs. All-time highs are at 3,200. So we got to go another 1,000 pips. Gold's like, psh, give me an hour. Can't take anything. That 5 closed within the range. No top wick either. I don't know where the candle will top out, but it's likely to top out and come back down in range. On spot, it's only 300. Well, you know what? Spot's been kind of leading, the leading pair here. So yeah. Oh, I'm bugging. 500 pips. 445. No, not that much. For some reason, I was counting 3050 to 3200. I'm like 1,000. 500 pips. That's not that bad. All-time highs next few minutes. That's what I heard. Dispensary break. I concur. I fuck with dispensary breaks. Oh, there we go. Remember I said they were supposed to, they said it was gonna rain? It's coming down now. There's no clouds like 20 minutes ago. Because I feel like the weatherman, they just be having like a Wheel of Fortune wheel. One of those, you know, the Price is Right wheels. And they just like, oh, let's go to the weather. And the guy just spins the wheel. It's like, oh, raining today. Let's see what this does, and then we got our inner circle session today. I think we'll trade this in there. Fill the range here. Oh, thank God. Comcast just finished working. Yeah, they knocked on my door earlier. They're like, you might lose service, lose internet soon. Jay here for a second. Sorry, gang. I had packages here at UPS here.
And you know what? We just got a package from Sheen today. We were able to find a way to get the packages from Sheen. Came in a little earlier.
You were scared that your FedEx guy might have a repeat?
Yeah. No, he called. He actually called. It was good. So, what'd you get from Amazon?
Shook, man, that he calls you now when he's delivering packages. That's crazy. Man.
Did you get something from Amazon or somewhere else?
I ordered another kid.
Nice. They're blocked off from China right now. So
just 6'9", 4-year-old from a fucking Congolese 4-year-old.
Yeah, that jives.
I need me some season tickets in the future. I'm trying to get this guy into the league. Where's LeVar Ball when you need him? Need him to speak that into existence. That red dot is really annoying. Whose red dot is this? Who took a sniper entry here? Who sniped this? Jeez, this is lovely. This is lovely. 15, 30, and 10 minutes. Yeah, you got another 10 minutes of waiting here. It's got to create this range. You know what, chat? We're going to call it here. I'm going to take this to the inner circle and to the signal channel, and we'll see if we can get this position in there. We usually start the inner circle on Thursdays at 10, but it's already 10. It's already 10:20, so we're a bit late to the show here. Yeah, if you're part of the inner circle, give me 5 minutes. I'll send you a new Zoom link. If you're part of the signal channel, stay locked in through noon. Might have positions just like yesterday after stream. And Zoom gang, see you in the clubhouse. Mods, thank you for helping me run the stream. Chat, love and wisdom to you all. I appreciate you guys showing up and taking a W with us. Oh, you know what? We haven't done this in a while. You know what? Spam some dubs if you took a W with us today. $15 looking pretty now, but it wasn't looking like this earlier because it made a top wick first. So it's a little tough on the 15. All right, gang, let's call it here. Thank you guys for rocking with me this morning. We'll see you tomorrow, 8 a.m. Once again, love and wisdom to you all. How do the kids do it nowadays? Like this? All right, as for me, my time here is up, chat. And just like that, another New York session is in the books. Stay safe. Don't over risk. Don't over trade. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 8 a.m. sharp. Later. Oh shit, didn't see Jules' message here in the Zoom. We are not down for the year. Even after all my losses, I'm up for the year. I'm still up for the year. Right? Even after my massive losses, I'm still up for the year. So, I mean, really just depends on your trading, on your own trading, and your ability to follow exactly what I do. Later!